My dearest Pola, I've been thinking about the past again. About the long-lost friends, our ambitions and achievements. I've been thinking about my mistakes, too. I might have found a way to undo them. A new project I've been working on. Your old man needs your help, Pola. There's some things I've been meaning to tell you. So I ask you to come to Sulislav. Your friends will be happy to see you. Loving father, Joseph Zagórski.
How's it going, Manfred?
Apollonia! My God! It's good to see you.
You too, handsome. Still building my dad's mad designs, I see.
And you're still flying. What brings you to Sulislav? Not much to do in the capital?
Father sent me a letter. He wants to discuss something about that Valkirię dominion and some new research he's doing. Apparently it's important.
Well, if someone knows how to deal with these bastards, it's Professor Zagórski. You'll probably find him in his workshop. I'd join you, but I still have to finish up with this engine.
Sure. Keep it up, Manny. I wanted to ask you something, though. Mind if I borrow that roll of duct tape from your workstation?
Sorry, Pola. I've got to have the tape on standby until I figure out what's causing the engine to overheat.
Have you checked the fluid level?
To the milliliter.
The voltage on the power output?
Within parameters.
The airflow?
Perfect circulation.
Well then, I'm stumped. If we're to figure this out, some hot coffee is in order. I'll bring you a cup.
Danke. Coffee's the fuel of good ideas.
I can't help but wonder, how did you end up as my dad's assistant?
Half luck, half misfortune. I used to be a test pilot in Hamburg.
That was before the Loyalist secession, right?
Yeah, and I saw your father's planes in action during the Operation Eagle's flight.
And here you are. You know anything about this, Valkirię?
I had the dubious pleasure of meeting her. She used to help us with aerodynamics calculations. She did a lot of heavy mud, actually.
I know that much, but how do you...
The more data was fed to her, the smarter she became. To the point, eventually, a group calling themselves the Loyalists decided that her judge, they've got supporters in France, Germany, even Britain.
To think that the faction in control of half of Europe is taking orders from...
We'll see how it goes. If
Keep it up, Manny.
you too.
Let's get that engine a spin. Wow! It's overheating like crazy. Hopefully that's not the final prototype.
Cześć, Pogoda.
Hi, Philip.
Good morning, Miss Pola. Your father has informed me that you'll be arriving at Sulislav, but it seems he himself forgot.
Lost in his work again?
Alas, it would appear so. He locked himself in his workshop again. You know how...
No worries, Philip. I'll find a way to get to him.
Thank you. That annoying little automaton...
Pascal! Where is he?
Last I've seen him, he was in the dining room, disassembled.
I'll be sure to... Once again,
Professor Zagórski is in his workshop.
don't you have the keys to the entire palace?
Keys? Yes. However, Professor, if there's anyone here who can open those, it's that pesky little rope.
Where did you say?
Last I've seen him, he was in the dining room.
That sounds rude.
Not really. Unless you consider the disarray he left behind. I don't...
I better go... You keep fidgeting with that monocle. Something's wrong with it. Maybe you need glasses.
No, that's not it. In fact, my vision I had a spare, but a magpie snatched it. A magpie.
If you don't need it, then
It's part of my image. I have to keep it pristine as to convey how...
it seems just a bit pedantic.
Ah,
See you later, Philip.
have a nice day.
Złamany stojak.
Tamara, it's so good to see you.
Well, well, look who graced us with her arrival.
Never. I had to check back home eventually. I'm glad I flew in just in time to catch you. How's it going in the world?
I've just had an exhibition in France. The people over there are a bit... Valkyria's army came down from Belgium and now occupies the northern province.
Yeah, this sort of thing leaves little time for artistic expression, huh?
Indeed. I think I'll focus on... You know, you still have...
Maybe another time. I need to... How come you chose Sulislav as your favorite place to work?
It is just so peaceful. I found out...
She wanted to get rid of you, huh?
Maybe. Fortunately, your dad has more patience for my mostly because he spends most of his time locked away in his workshop.
Are those your paints hovering in that anti-grav generator's...
Yes! I found it lying around, and since my actual paint stand got broken in half, I saw no harm in using it instead.
I can't decide if...
It wouldn't be art without a bit of transgression, love.
Can't argue with you on that. Gotta go.
I'll be here if you need...
I would need something to connect the broken parts of the stand. Strong glue, or something similar. I don't need to haul a broken radio with me. The speaker, on the other hand, looks just fine. I love tinkering with stuff like that. Who knows when it may come in handy?
Opis postaci. Dobra.
Here you are, Pascal. I'm gonna fix you up in no time. Let's see what's missing. Dad really did a number on you. I'll need some new parts. One of the ocular lenses that are on. A vocal modulator. A speaker, in other words. You don't have your anti-gravitational module. Here, let me connect that speaker. Say something, Pascal.
So dark, so cold.
Oh no, are you in pain?
No, I'm just being
Nie, ja tylko tak dramatyzuję.
Okay then. He's still missing some parts. Now that's a sturdy piece of wood. The wardrobe is so heavy it's almost a bunker. It would be a perfect place to hide in. I'll help myself with a cup of coffee. Shucks, it's gone cold. Gerimsky's Jewess with oranges. For me, it just... This tapestry depicts some sort of medieval battle that went down not far from here. Dad and I used to study it. There's the door for Dad's workshop. I've got to find a way in. I don't see a reason to go upstairs. Dad's workshop is on the ground floor. Then Dad put this suit of armor together himself, out of old scrap. You wouldn't guess it from the way it looks now.
Może tą kawę trzeba komuś dać. To ona ją wzięła do ekwipunku w sumie.
Hey, Dad has finally switched to a hover car. Good for him. Einstein didn't invent those anti-grav generators for nothing. Hi again, Philip.
Anything else I can help?
See you later.
Have a nice day.
Not the greatest idea for a game.
Czy inaczej, może lokajowi dajmy kawę. Co na to?
Nah, he's got enough to work.
Nie, czekaj, to pilot.
That's not right. Manfred likes his coffee hot. There's Pascal. My dad's atomic. Seems like one of the ocular lenses that are. You don't have your. Hey, I didn't. There's the door. Dad, you in there? I don't think he heard me. I don't see a reason to. Mind if I borrow that roll of duct tape from your work?
I still need it in case I find what...
That may take a while. Should I get you that coffee?
Yeah.
Let's give that engine a spin. Wow! It's overheating like crazy. Hopefully that's not the final prototype. One of Dad... I've placed this cup of coffee on top of an open engine. What could go wrong? Let's give that engine a spin. It may not be flight ready, but it sure makes for a great beverage warmer. Are there simpler ways of heating up a cup of coffee? Perhaps. Do they involve operating heavy machinery? Here's your coffee. Careful, it's hot.
Danke. Ouch! Even the handle's heated. Wait! That's it! Thermal conductivity. I should put in some ceramic heat sinks over the engine.
I take it you don't need duct...
Nein,
I'll take that duct tape now. Thank you.
just remember, it's a...
There, good as new. Tamara, I'll put your paints back here and relieve the anti-grav of its duty.
Oh, thank you, Pola. The generator is all yours, dear.
Well, let me take this anti-grav's core module and find it a more suitable function.
Chodźmy tu z powrotem.
Here's your anti-grav drive. You'll be flying in no time. He's still missing some parts.
Duct tape is a powerful tool, and it shouldn't be used recklessly.
Here you are, Pascal. I'm gonna fix you up in no time. Let's see what's missing. Dad really did a number on you. I'll need some new parts. One of the ocular lenses that our son... Hi again, Philip.
Anything else I can help you with, miss?
Where did...
Last I've seen...
That sounds gruesome.
Not really. Unless you consider the disarray he left. I don't know.
You keep fidgeting with that monocle. Something's wrong with it.
No, that's not it. I had a spare, but a magpie snatched it. A magpie.
If you don't...
It's part of my image.
It seems just...
Ah,
See you later, Philip.
have a nice day, Miss Paula.
Tylko pytanie, gdzie są teraz te sroki, nie?
The stand's good as new. Except for all the tape. Can I bother you just for a...
No problem.
Is the stand doing its job now? You don't mind me...
Oh, it's all good, Pola. You're quite the handy...
All it took was some duct tape.
Don't sell you... What would I do without...
That's what friends are for, Tammy. Besides, do I have to remind you of every time you talk to me out of trouble and my... Gotta go.
I'll be here if you need me, Pola.
Ja się obawiam, że gra robi za duży framerate.
The stand's good as... Sulislav Palace. The home to, and an... Let's give that engine a spin. Wow! It's overheating like crazy. Hopefully that's not the final prototype.
Mamy całą informację. Gra będzie do zapisania i odpalenia jeszcze raz.
Nah, he's got enough to worry about. These windows have quite a nice view on the path. These windows don't open. It's breezy enough here anyway. Here you are, Pascal. Let's see what's missing. One of the ocular... These windows...
Duct tape is a powerful tool, and it shouldn't be used recklessly.
These windows have... These windows don't... It's breezy enough. These windows don't... It's breezy.
Znaczy najgorsze jest to, że to jest prawdopodobnie proste jak drut. Tylko jednocześnie jest to tak mało oczywiste, że tego nie widać.
Last I've heard, there were some... I don't see a reason to go upstairs. Dad? I don't...
Duct tape.
Can I
No.
Is the stand doing its job now? You don't mind me?
Oh, it's all good.
Nah, all it took was some duct tape.
Don't sell yourself. What would I?
That's what friends are for, Tammy. Besides, do I have to remind you of every time you talk to me out of trouble and my
MK,
lack
jaki
of social
przerażony.
graces? Gotta go.
I'll be here if you need.
Jak to mówią, MK-u, spodziewaj się niespodziewanego. Chyba nie jest jak to jest.
The dining room is on the...
Ja wiem, MK-u, u mnie się nie trafiają się przygodówki za często, ale to jest przygodówka z polskim rodowodem, więc musiałem. Polska, wiesz, polska mało znana przygodówka, no to wiesz, no musiała się pojawić, nie ma bata.
Not the greatest idea for a gift.
Ale gdzie? Eksperyment delfin, też go nie przechodziłem.
Duct tape is.
Philip will notice his handkerchief missing. Maybe I could switch it for something else.
Duct tape.
Philip has a small handkerchief in his back pocket. He uses it to clean his monocle, which, may I add, doesn't really need any more cleaning. Philip will notice his handkerchief missing. Hi again.
Anything else?
See you later.
Have a nice day.
No nie ma, nie? Bo generalnie tą grę zrobiło studio, które na co dzień robi planszówki.
Duct tape.
I don't think he'd be interested.
Heksy Studio robi na co dzień planszówki, na przykład Heroes 3, nie?
One of Dad's best design.
No, oni przecież na co dzień planszówki robią. Czy ja tu coś ominąłem?
Hey, Einstein didn't... Hey, Dad has finally switched to a hover... Einstein didn't invent those...
Wiesz, nawet mi się MK zdarza coś innego czasami puścić, nie? Jak to nie jest? Kiedy to ostatnio mnie live'a Scrapa widziałeś na kanale?
A dirty, greasy rag. A must-have for any mechanic's workshop. There. Philip's in for a nasty surprise.
What the?
What happened, Philip?
My monocle! I tried to wipe a little speck off it, but the cloth, it's all covered in grease for some reason.
Hand it to me. I'm sure I can figure out a way to clean it.
That would be appreciated.
This should get rid of the grease. There, it's shining. Let me put that lens in. There. Blink once if you see me. Or don't, whichever you prefer. There. Everything should be fine. Get up, Pascal.
Thanks, Paula. I was getting bored. Immobility is not for me.
Listen, my dad locked himself in his workshop. Can you help me open the lock?
Sure thing. Just point me there.
Great. What else can you do while we're at it?
I'm quite perceptive, you know, thanks to my internal scanner. I can detect many useful objects in my close proximity. Other than that, I'm always...
Dad?
I have no idea how. Sorry, can't help you with this.
Last I've heard, there's the door.
What am I even looking at? This is way beyond the scope of my
I need some help, Pascal.
Sure. What do you need?
Any ideas on what to...
That window seems awfully breakable if you ever needed to create a new palace exit.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Maybe if all the doors get blocked, or just to create some good old chaos.
Do you have a morality algorithm in there?
Why?
I think it needs some tweaking. Either way,
What should I do now?
You wanted to talk to your dad.
yeah, that's why I
You can point me at the lock, and I'll open it.
Do you see anything?
Scan initiated.
These windows, it's breezy enough. There's the door for...
Więc gdzieś tu, nie.
I'm not always this used. I have no idea.
I need some help, Pascal.
Sure.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
I need some help.
Sure.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Sorry. What am I even looking?
Tam podchwytliwe. Dawno krapa nie było, więc uważaj, bo się doczekasz. Weźmiemy jakieś tam krapiszcze z PS2 na przykład od studia Blast albo od studia Midas. Tylko jak przesunąć tego typa?
This is way. I'm not always this used.
No to jest pytanie, jak go przesunąć?
I need some help,
Sure.
Thanks. That
Happy to help.
I have no idea how. Sorry, can.
There's the door for Dad's. Dad?
I need some help.
Sure.
Do you?
Scanned in.
I don't think
I need some help.
Sure.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
I need some help.
Sure.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Hey, Pascal.
Sure thing. But I may need a little help.
Remind me, what am I supposed to accomplish here?
The lock needs to be overridden. Connect the color-coded inputs and outputs by spinning the nodes.
Sure, I can do that.
Override executed. I'm in.
There he is. Hi, Dad.
What? Oh, Pola, my goodness.
It's okay, Dad. I missed you.
Oh, I've missed you too. Oh,
What circumstances? You're being cryptic again, Dad.
yes, sorry. Of course, I'll explain everything. How about we go catch some fresh air, hmm? I think I miss spring's arrivals.
Sure, lead. So, Dad, what is this important discovery you wanted to talk about?
Ah, yes. Where do I begin? Do you remember
I recall the name. You tried to recreate.
the result of that project? You now...
Wait a second. You're telling me the sentient machine terrorizing Europe was made by you?
Oh, it wasn't always like that. When we built her, it was a computing tool.
Then how did she end up as a mechanical brain with an army?
Babbage's crew. We gave her an ambition. The best strategy she envisioned was to take control. To that end, she organized herself an army. Loyal.
How exactly did a machine manage to gain?
While she was stationed in Antwerp, she oversaw the infrastructure in the region. Some considered her the...
So they gave
Thus became the Dominion. Seeing how accurate...
Babbage's crew. Wasn't
They were not just my friends. The members of the crew were some of the most brilliant...
figure.
First, then along...
What became of him?
Sometime I thought...
What is this?
It's a device I created. Valkyria's fails.
Then why didn't you use it already?
It was too late. Valkyria had already taken control. We had to flee. Then Jean-Pierre went missing, and I thought...
That new research of yours you mentioned in the letter. You...
Very astute of you, Pola. Yes, I believe I... What's that sound?
Attention, all civilians. This region has been annexed by Valkyria Dominion. Do not resist. Remain calm and rational. You have been taken under the protection of a superior rule.
Oh, they move faster than I predicted. Pola, go to my workshop, find the journal. It's there with Babbage's crew.
But Dad...
I'll buy you some time. Go. You have to retrieve the Brassheart. And Pascal, you know what to do.
Of course. I won't leave her side, Professor.
Move, you two!
Where's that journal?
Professor said it's with Babbage's crew.
What does that even mean?
I need some help, Pascal.
Sure.
Do you see anything useful nearby?
Scan initiated.
There's an empty space behind that photo. The journal is with Babbage's... This is not what...
It's a microfiche. Hand it to me. I can read those. Wow! There's a bunch of stuff here. Lots of calculations, some geographic data. Gonna take a while to read it all.
Skim it. We're short on time.
Okay. It says, your father has recreated the route of John Pierre's flight. He got coordinates. The first piece of the heart should be there.
What do you mean, the first?
I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. The Brassheart consists of 3 parts. Your father was contacted by someone named Earl Grey. They said that they hid the second part in Monaco, and they wait for further instructions. We should find them too. Maybe they'll know where the third piece is.
Earl Grey is not a real name, is it? Never mind. We'll worry about that later. For now, we gotta get out of here. I better take that now. At worst, I can bash it against some loyalist noggin.
Open up! This palace has been seized by the Valkirię Dominium!
Never! I will not let you here in your filthy boots. You'll make a mess here, ruin the carpets, over my dead body. Paula, find another way out. I'll hold them back.
No time! No time!
Jadania, mówi, że szyba jest krucha.
These women...
What are we going?
We'll have to create an... Philip will kill me when he finds out.
Worry about him later, please. For now, just smash that window.
Paula! Oh, God, you're okay.
Tamara, where's my dad? I have to get him here.
There's no way. He's surrounded by the front entrance. Manfred has already warmed up the airplane.
What about you?
My motorbike is nearby. I'll sneak past the attackers.
You have an aunt in Monaco, right? Get there as fast as possible. You have to find...
What? Why?
There's no time. I'll contact you as soon as possible.
Where will you go?
The Himalayas. Long story.
Ah, Professor Zagórskiej. It's been a while, old friend.
Mr. Ludwig Durr, tell your thugs to get off my lawn.
It's Commander now, not Mister. Be rational, Joseph. We can solve this peacefully.
We were beyond that a long time ago, you traitor.
You're the treacherous one, Joseph. You've turned your back on your own creation.
The future will judge that, I think.
I know the future, Joseph. Valkirię has seen it. Its inevitability, its trajectory. It's glorious. Shame you don't have a place in it.
I've never shared your determinism.
As much as I'd love to sit down and discuss philosophies, I have more pressing matters. Answer me just one question, and we'll be on our way. Where is the Brassheart?
Tak, to prawda, u mnie się często przygodówki nie zdarzają, a prawie nigdy.
Oh dear, not one of our greatest landings, I have to say.
Yeah, sorry for your plane, Manfred. Manfred? Manfred! Are you alright? What's happening?
I think I've broken my leg, and I can't open the cockpit.
Looks like the wing is blocking the way. We'll get you out.
Hang in there, Manfred.
Ugh. This piece of junk is too heavy. I can't lift it with my bare hands. Come on! That screw is keeping the trunk closed. The poor thing won't be spinning anytime soon.
It's still very sturdy, though. Maybe you'll find a new use for it.
The propeller could support this weight, sure, but I still need something else to lift the wing. I have to find a different solution. A yak station?
Wow, I've never seen one in real life. Such a shame they never caught on.
Shame it never caught on.
A screwdriver, my favorite tool to screw up drives.
And this won't be flying anytime soon.
Just a little wiggle and... voila! It's opened. A rope ladder, standard issue for every airplane. Just in case you need to dramatically hang on to it during a speedy takeoff. The propeller could support this weight, sure, but I have to find a different... This is it!
Nie ma
It has to be
więcej.
Jean-Pierre's airship. The first piece of the heart should be somewhere inside.
Let's go and explore. I love a treasure hunt.
Now I can climb down there safely.
I'm really scared of heights.
How? You're levitating above the ground all the time.
Yes, and it's terrifying.
Down we go.
Uh-oh, looks like the loyalists got here first. I was really looking forward to a treasure hunt.
We should give the wreck a once-over anyway. Hopefully they've left something useful behind. I don't think the loyalists will mind if I borrow their power cell. Or, more precisely, I don't care. I don't see any control. The gauge won't be of much use, but the needle looks fine. I'll take any pointer I can get. Casino Palace. That's Monaco, isn't it? Tamara's aunt lives there.
Dearest, the palace is really beautiful.
E.g.
Extra grumpy?
Elusive gorilla?
Endearing general?
Earl Grey! I should tell Manfred about this. I don't see any
A to... moment. Cześć wszystkim, o 19:00 mój siostrzeniec startuje w finale triatlonu. MK, ale co ty masz przeciwko? Dzisiaj na spokojnie, tak? Tym bardziej, że sama bohaterka, co tu nie powiedzieć, jest nawet dość urocza.
Manfred. On it.
I'm not willing to part with that postcard yet. It's not that. I need some help.
Sure.
Do you see anything useful nearby?
Scan initiated.
I'm not really the... The Yak station controls should be up and running now. I'm not really the best person to operate. There's nothing here but cables.
As much as it pains me to say it, not everything can be fixed with just a screwdriver.
The sign seems to convey a pretty clear message. City, that way. Won't even budge.
There must be some mechanism controlling the gate.
Nothing happened. Something in here is missing power. It's way too high to reach it from here.
Maybe there's a way to bring it closer.
It's not that.
I need you back, little cell. There, done. Yak is working again.
Oops.
This This will come in handy if I ever need to check where the wind is coming from.
What am I even looking at?
I need some help.
Sure. What do you need?
Do you see anything useful nearby?
Scan initiated.
Ugh. This piece of junk is too heavy. I can't lift it with my bare hands.
And this won't be flying anytime soon. To what end?
The propeller could support this weight, sure, but I still need something else to lift the wing. I have to find a different solution.
Such a shame. It was a good plane.
Loyalists are gonna... It may look flimsy, but the board is screwed in tightly. And now I've got a splinter. It's not like this guardrail was that secure anyway.
And this won't be...
The board's too short to serve as a decent lever.
Niech tak krótka, żeby zrobić lidzifikię.
It's not that...
Nie chociaż? Znaczy, wiecie, tutaj, że tak powiem, główna bohaterka jest dość tym, powiedzmy, bardziej nietypowym stylu postawiona. Tak? Jako takiej typowej chłopczycy bardziej, ale którym preferuje większość facetów, bo jak wiadomo nie wszystkie kobiety lubią chodzić w spódnicy czy w sukience, niektóre wolą w spodnie.
I need you back, little cell. The act station controls should be up and running now. A security slot. I think Pascal is compatible with this model. Pascal, could you activate this for me?
Done and done.
Wow, I did not expect a terminal here. Let's try.
Warning, clock mechanism is malfunctioning. Probable cause, missing mechanical parts. Please follow procedure CB27.
What is procedure CB27?
Fixing the clock.
Oh, right. Thanks. It looks like the clock is missing its hands. It looks like... That will do for the hour hand.
The clock is still missing one of its hands.
It fits! Now I should be able to set a specific minute.
Clock's fixed. Now I need to get the time right.
The departures from the Yak station are scheduled at 7 a.m., 12 a.m., 7 p.m. Unless stated otherwise, the decree C41 applies from Thursday to Sunday and delays the schedule by 15 minutes, except for the days covered by the decree C41 from on every note. The departures.
Clock's fixed. Now... Clock's fixed. Duct tape is a powerful... As much as it pains me to... Clock's fixed. Now I...
It doesn't make sense. Couldn't they just write down the time? I'm not really... The brave I need you back, little cell. But first, Pascal, would you mind turning off the console? Just to be...
Dobra, teraz jest pytanie, jak podnieść skrzydło samolotu? Ach, to... Poważnie?
I get nothing. The mechanism needs power.
The Yak station controls should be up and running now. It's a stubborn...
Or maybe it...
Let's try...
The clock's mechanism must be behind this plate.
Okay, I've accessed the controls. I'm sure I can figure this out.
Invalid time for departure.
Zrobiona na Indiankę, czy ja wiem?
It doesn't make...
Ja bym powiedział na taką, wiesz, bardziej na taką zadziorną, na taką zadziorną, co się woli trzymać z facetami niż na przykład w szkole z dziewczynami.
Let's try...
Invalid time for departure. Invalid. The departure.
Tak, tylko jaki jest podział czasowy na tym zegarku, to jest pytanie. No. Moment. Ja wam mówię, to jest zadziorna lacha, która się woli w szkole trzymać z facetami.
Invalid time for departure.
It doesn't make sense. Couldn't they just write down the time? Let's
Wiedzą, jest jeden problem z tą zagadką. Generalnie ja nie wiem jaki tu jest jaka tu jest rozpiska kurwa godzinowa, czy tu jest północ, czy tu będzie, nie, tu powinna być teoretycznie, tu do góry powinna być północ, nie, tu powinna być pierwsza, druga, trzecia, czwarta, piąta, szósta, siódma. Poprawcie mnie jak się mylę.
invalid time for departure.
Dobra, na razie rezygnujemy z tej zagadki. Znaczy, idziemy stąd.
Don't! The airship's unstable as it is. The whole frame's going to fall on us if you move that beam without some additional support.
Good thinking, Pascal.
No way this flimsy board will ever hold the weight of the entire beam.
Hey, don't say that out loud. You're making it feel insecure.
Here, that should hold the beam for now. Now let's just slowly lower the jack. Carefully.
Please don't crush us, please don't crush us. It worked. Yeah.
Znaczy, tam nie chodziło o miesiąc, a o godzinę.
Hang in there.
We've came to the
safe. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Shush, you're being dramatic. You want to get back into the cockpit?
Not really.
Thought so. How's your leg?
I think it got broken during the landing. Oh, hurts like hell. I can't walk like that. I'll need some kind of splint.
I should be able to stop.
You know where to find me.
Hey, Manfred. I've got you this wooden plank.
This will make for a great splint. Now just cut it in the middle.
Sure, I'm on it.
Asthma.
I'm glad he's okay. Exclude and the over.
I can.
This is way beyond the scope of my protocols.
I need some help.
Sure.
Do you see?
Scan initiated.
Let's try.
Spokojnie. Jakby co, to dzisiaj 2 live'y zrobimy i tyle. Czyli co, 6:30? Piąta. Teoretycznie tu powinna być teoretycznie 6.
Invalid time for departure. Invalid time. Invalid time. Invalid time.
It doesn't. Let's try.
Valid time for departure. Rise in the gate.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
The gate's raised up. Finally. I need you back, little cell. But first. There, done. Yak is.
Wait, you're not planning on leaving Manfred here, are you?
Of course not.
Wait, you're...
Of course not.
Paula, don't move the jack screw. If you disturb it any further, it could fall on you.
I guess you're right. Besides, there.
Hey, how's getting us?
Coming along nicely. There was this one.
Isn't that where the journal said to look for? Show it to me. Piece of my heart? This may be referring to another part of the...
You think so?
Look at this and the answer.
You mean like a password?
Yeah, to identify one another. We need to let Tamara know.
Any idea as to where we are?
Considering the airship coordinates, as well as I'd say, somewhere in the eastern Himalayas, Nepal, or perhaps Tibet.
That's not very specific.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at the map while we were being shot at.
How's your...
Still broken. I need you to find me a splint.
What's that?
You just have to tie 2 pieces of wood around the broken limb to hold it in place.
Simple enough. I'll see what I can find. Remind me, please. What day is it today?
Oh no. Did you hit your head? You are experiencing...
No, I just... haven't...
Let's see. It would be Saturday.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
So, the good...
And...
It's utter nonsense. The gate will only... However...
Nope.
Oh,
Exactly.
What do you do?
it's simple. We should check if the different directives...
I'm gonna get back to...
I'm counting...
Duct tape. As much as it... As much as it...
Dobra. No teraz pytanie tylko, jak złamać...
need you back, little cell. There. Let me just put it right here. I don't see any controls. Pascal would have to take a look at this. Valkyria's thugs got...
We must have give out and look.
Could you help me with this?
This could work.
Not to mention it will give me an excuse to use the laser. Let's put this baby to use.
Here we have a wooden board cut into two. Isn't tech... I still need that.
Hey.
Coming along nice.
So the
And...
it's utter no. However,
No. Oh. Exactly.
what are you two talking?
It's simple.
I'm gonna get back to it.
I'm count...
Will this suffice?
Ah, yes. It's the proper length. Now, you just have to tie them together with something elastic. And the splint's ready.
Let's put some tape on you. For an improvised splint, it looks okay.
Thank you, Paula. I should be able to limp around for now.
You look like a pirate.
Care to fill the role?
Paula wants a cracker. You know, I've seen some comfy-looking chairs near the yak.
Certainly beats...
Manfred's here already? How did I not see him passing me? There, done. Yak is working again. Okay, let's go. Onward, beast.
Hey, wait for me! Wunderbar, a town! I wouldn't have much more yak riding. Ugh.
What was that? Sounded like a thunder in the distance.
I'll have a look around.
As you wish. I'll catch up to you. Just need to rest for a bit after that ride.
The hand crank is screwed into the motor.
Seems like the bike requires some further disassembly.
Let's crank this puppy up. Good day, sir. Mr. Monk.
I wasn't sleeping. I was... Yes.
Could you point me to the nearest airport? I need to board an airship.
Your search is for naught, child. The way you seek is shrouded in darkness. Darkness that came on the wings of birds of prey.
Please, just...
All right. There's an airport at the end of the city.
Huh? Why?
Yes. You see, there's a curse upon this town. No one shall take flight into the spirit.
Now you've got me intrigued. Tell me...
It's only human to ask questions, child.
Sorry, but I can't help wondering...
Ah. You are conversing with a mere vessel.
So you're a priest?
Yes, of sorts. I'm here trying...
Where?
We're drifting on a river of time towards the...
Yes, that's great, but I meant more in...
Outside the city of Longder in Tibet.
That's more like it. But it was a great metaphor and all. What was that about a curse?
The storm will not stop until the sounds of the chimes come.
Why are they angry?
Not long ago, an airship landed in the city. Moments later, a great storm rolled. They came here to seed deception.
That sounds like them for sure.
Even when the thunder roared, the loyalist had...
Then it looks like 2 curses have befallen your town. And out of the 2, I'd much rather prefer to deal with the storm. I'm still not sure if I get it. You'll have to tell me a bit more.
You said so.
The prayer wheel, a crucial element of our shrine, has been stolen by the...
I can relate. They have a habit of storming in and taking what's not theirs.
It is no mere ornament. The prayer wheel allows us to connect with the spirits.
Coś widzę, że
And
zbyt
they
gruba
answer through
kreatywność była przy
chimes at the
nazywaniu nazw tych
shrine.
przedmiotów.
Without the wheel back in its place, there will be no end to the storm.
Obawiam się, co było w tym linku kolizywnym.
Who knows?
Where is it now?
They keep it in the airport.
You seem...
Yes.
Surely
There is this Russian woman who came to... She tries to reason with the locals. With lip...
Why are the locals so... okay with the...
A crowd is a yak herd. Once startled, it starts running mine. However...
While I'm all...
When this reminds...
So, you think that...
The embers...
Sorry, I'm not convinced.
Make sure it's...
Again, with the metaphor... Say I want...
The person...
Sure.
That not handy.
Me...
It won't besides.
Whoa,
I don't know. These spirits sounds...
Let me...
Peace be...
I'm not always this useless, I promise.
I need some help, Pascal.
Sure. What do you need?
Do you see anything useful nearby?
Scan initiated.
Hey, if you take that off, how will people know that this is my stand?
Because you're standing here?
Fair enough. Proceed. Hey, don't take my spices, young lady. I'm still...
Sorry.
Young lady, you reckon you gonna need some spices in your kitchen?
I'm spicy enough, thank you.
Sure thing. Be so nice and let me know if you see a pretty bird round somewhere, okay?
I think that's a bit inappropriate. This is no way to call a lady.
No, I'm sorry. I mean a mechanical bird with wings. Any other way I can help you to...
I'm wondering if you could help me...
Sure. What you...
Actually, I'm looking...
Barely set foot here and already leave. I reckon you gonna have...
Why do you...
For one, the old monk says it's the spirits doing. Mayhap there's something to it. It all began... Now they get...
So...
Yep.
When it rains, it...
Excuse me.
I can't. But I reckon there's a pay...
Do you perhaps have any spare change for the...
Nope. Sorry. No earnings yet for today.
Darn.
Check the trinket shop. I reckon shopkeeper had...
Let's,
Sure.
I'll be going.
Do come back.
Good morning.
And good morning to you. Are you here for the silk? Premium. Only the newest designs.
No, actually...
Looking for jewelry?
Well,
But of course...
No, stop.
Not even a postcard?
I just wanted to ask you some...
Oh, great.
Hi.
Oh, it's...
Do you have a...
Monocle?
Then maybe I could borrow some coins for that payphone?
Oh. So...
Lady, I think you have an...
Excuse me? I don't have a problem.
My point exactly.
You have quite the...
Yeah, lady. What's your problem?
Oh, fine. If you really need... I usually... You know, so I can be a bit more patient. No offense.
Almost none
To jest to, co mówiłem. Ona jest na taką zadziorną, wiesz, zrobiona. To jest taka, wiesz, zadziorna laska, która woli się trzymać z facetami.
I know a thing or two about repair. I'll fix your phonograph and
Która
you'll pay me
zamiast
a coin.
malować paznokci, to woli przybijać gwoździe. Nie mówię, to jest ten typ laski. Która woli być ubrudzona smarem niż ona woli być ubrudzona smarem niż pomalowana. No, coś w tym guście.
Now you're fine.
Would you mind?
Absolute.
I'm not.
I can't.
I don't see any issue.
Of course you. To enjoy the subtle fragrance of a top quality incense.
Then put on some music.
I'd love to, but my phonograph.
That's a shame.
That would be love.
I'd better be going.
I agree.
It won't work. The horn is missing.
This isn't going to.
Sounds bad, but...
Excuse me.
You blind and deaf? It's too hard if they are.
They sure are loud. Wait, is that Manfred? How did he get here before me?
He's talking to someone. Maybe you should join them.
Weren't you just by the gate?
Yeah, I went looking for you and ended up here.
Are you sure you're not teleporting?
Great joke, Pola.
Yes.
I want you to meet someone.
Ah, you must be the brave Devushka Manny was telling me about, no?
I mean...
Tanya, this is Pola. Pola, this is Captain Tanya.
Привет. And your little robot friend?
Hi, I'm Pascal. Nice to meet you.
Ah, Harsho, you are funny little robot.
You and Manfred know each other?
Da, Manny was my student in Petrograd. I taught him everything I knew about aviation mechanics.
Yeah. Tanya was...
Manfred told me lots about you. How smart. Anyway, I've heard that you're here to fight the Loyalists. I flew here on a mission.
Yeah. You two should probably talk a bit.
Hey, I see you're really good at wood carving. Those little figurines look fantastic.
Spasiba. It helps keeps the hands busy. It's also good use for a knife.
These patterns are so intricate. You're very...
Da. My papa used to say he had a lot of free time. I can make you some...
What is this mission?
My mission? Chasing these loyalists. I saw them flying by Petrograd.
Tanya has always been a wild card.
Da. I'm taking... How do you say it?
What does that mean?
You see, little robot. The loyalists obviously came here to spread their light. I'm just trying to... This whole town is full of people who will stand with me again.
I'm sorry, Ben.
You sound like you're...
Da. You are smart, Devushka. I'm trying to...
How exactly are you...
I'm already halfway there. Earlier today, I went around town talking to people, exposing each of the minions' crimes. Their spies in Russia, the civil war in Germany, the invasion of Poland. Polluting the world, stealing...
I'm pretty sure these last few didn't.
It is...
That's not truth. That's
You say potato, I say potato. The important thing is to shatter people's trust in the loyalists.
To what end?
So that the people can rise up as one and expel the tyrants.
So why haven't you done that already?
The people are not yet convinced. I've stumbled these to battle. Oh, I know. Comrade...
What motivates your fight against the...
This is a long...
I've got some...
When the Russian Empire had fallen during the February Revolution. But after, so we have started...
What happened?
The Dominion. They expose you, turn your...
There is something...
What is it?
You said you flew here.
Da! Arrived just as much...
Wait, then maybe you can get us out of here.
Da! I've spoken about this with Manfred.
That's wonderful news. My circuit's up.
Not so fast.
Figures.
Getting out of Longday is not simple. I am sure that together...
Is this the famous Russians?
Could you lend me some? It would be helpful, right?
Do not fret, Pola.
What are those obstacles?
Two main ones. The storm...
I somehow fear the storm will be the easier of the problems to solve.
Do not fear, Melchik. Together, we...
I envy.
So, about those issues...
No coś kurwa goście,
Da.
Laska, która nie boi się, wiesz, młotka w ręce, ale jednocześnie nie wiesz, co z nim zrobi.
Better take this. Who knows when I'll have to recognize a wanted criminal?
It's like we're detectives. So exciting.
New password. Noted.
Did you see that? The god took out a piece of paper from that device on the roof.
Yeah, I wonder what that was all about.
Traditional Buddhist prayer wheels.
But here, they are connected to some kind of mechanical contraption. I wonder what's it for.
Dobra. Wybiło nam 2 godzinki, więc możemy zmienić repertuar. Znaczy, generalnie ta gra zła nie jest, tylko że jest po prostu antylive'owa. Ale widać ładną krechę, wyszczekaną, ładną bohaterkę, tak? To się generalnie może podobać wbrew pozorom. To się generalnie może podobać. Postacie są, powiedzmy, charakterne, silne. Także wbrew pozorom tutaj jest jakieś tam pole, żeby się to podobało wbrew pozorom. Także do zobaczenia.